Okay, I just want to explain what's going on inside these boxes, because tomorrow we're going to be pouring concrete around all this, and that's going to be the end of it. No one's ever going to see it again. So anyways, we made these boxes because the beach sand's unstable, and what happens as you dig it, it just keeps collapsing in. So we had to make these boxes to stop the sand from coming inside the forms. And it blocks the sand from coming in to where we're going to be pouring. And also, we made it a form. We just put the foam inside, and that defines the edges of the footing for these pier foundations. So let me see if I can get in here. So here's the bottom mat. There's rebar on the bottom. That's number 6. So that's the number 5. I'm sorry, that's 5/8. This one's a number 6. That's 3/4. And the stirrups right here is a number 4. That's 1/2 inch. So what we did was, through the pile, let me see if I can get a better view. Through the pile, we doweled through these rods coming out of the sides, and then there's the bottom mat, which is to prevent the concrete from cracking, because concrete's not very good in tension. It's good in compression but not tension, so the rebars prevent it from breaking when there's tension put on it. So the bottom mat, let me see if I can do this, is right there. That's for tension. And then there's these hairpins that come and tie it in to the top mat, which defines the top plane of the footing. That's where this foam comes into play, because this foam is exactly where we're going to pour that footing to. We're going to pour it level and vibrate it level. And then these hook bars right here are tied into the mat and come up into where the pier is going to be poured. And a little bit above the top of these rods is actually going to be the top of the pour of the piers. So these will be exposed at grade. You'll actually see them when it comes up. And that's the top of where the footing is going to be. Then the anchor bolts are in here tied in, and there's your pile, which is in the middle, and that gets entombed in concrete. And that's about it. That's gonna be it. And we're gonna pour this tomorrow morning. Oh yeah, one more thing. This is the ground. This is the ground rod we drove. You see it right there. We drove it in the ground 10 feet down, and then it comes with this. I put a whip on this. It's going to tie into one of the anchor bolts in case the house is hit by lightning. It will ground back down into the ground, and that rod's driven down deep enough that it's in the water table. So anyways, that's pretty much it. And so the house goes up above the ground about 16 feet in the air, because this is all overgrown, and we're trying to get up to the view. The view of the marsh, which is back in there. So we'll be up in the air on these 4 columns. And that's it. We're going to pour tomorrow, and I'll do probably another live video of us pouring the concrete. So that was it. That was for my 1 subscriber. Hope you enjoyed it.